Once upon a time, a very poor woodcutter lived in a tiny country in the forest with his two children, Hansel and Gretel. His second wife often ill treated the children and was forever nagging the woodcutter. There is not enough food in the house for us all. There are too many mouths to feed. We must get rid of the two brats, she declared, and she kept on trying to persuade her husband to abandon his children in the forest. They 10 miles from home, so far that they can never find their way back. Maybe someone will find them and give them a home. The downcast woodcutter didn't know what to do. Hansel, who one evening had overheard his parents' conversation, comforting Gretel. "Don't worry, if they do leave us in the forest, we'll be finding way home," he said. And slipping out of the house, he filled in his pockets with life with the pebbles, then went back to bed all night long. The hooters why Harper honored her husband till, at dawn, he led Hansel and Gretel away into the forest. But as they went into the depths of the trees, Hansel tripped a little with pebbles here and there on the mossy green grooves. At a certain point, the two children found they really were alone. The woodcutter had plucked up enough courage to desert them, had mumbled an excuse and was going. Night fell, but the woodcutter did not return. Gretel began to
Hansel tried to encourage his sister, but the two shuddered when he glistened, frightening shadows and evil eyes around them in the darkness. On the walking and walking, till suddenly they came upon a strong cottage in the midst of a glade. "This is a chocolate," gasped Hans, and he broke a lump of plaster for the wall. Starving book delinquents, the children began to eat pies of candy blocks on the buttons. They were just about to try a piece of the biscuit, though the width in the qualls of one opens. "Well, well," sighed an old woman, peering out with a crazed look, and half you children away stood. Coming, coming, you with nothing to fear," went on the old woman. Unluckily for Hansel and Gretel, however, the sugar candy cottage belongs to an old witch, her trade for catching unwary victims. The two children had come to a really nice place. "You can't do the housework," she told Gretel grinning. "Then I make a man of you too. Let me feel your finger," said the witch to Hansel every day to check in the hicks wax within and factor. On day the witch green tired of wines, like the one she told Gretel, "We really going to have a tasty roast boy today." When the weeks bent down to pair